so much unknown. It's time to wax my eyebrows. My wax is heated up, so I just have to do it. First, I'm gonna do my mustache. My mustache is the most annoying bitch to ever exist because I'm a girl with very thick black hair and then very pale skin. And so basically anytime my hair is growing out of my face where it's not supposed to, I feel the ugliest. But around that time that that's happening, I just don't look in mirrors. So problem solved. And I'm not joking. I literally just don't look in mirrors. Like, we're not meant to look at ourselves all the time. Just step away. And so that's what I do. It's really not that deep. But when you feel like you look good, then you feel good. So you just gotta find your balance with it all, you know? Anyway, it's time to wax my eyebrows. My eyebrows grow very, very fast. But I will say, this eyebrow has a little bob spot like right there. That is because one time my brothers were fighting over a soda can in a bag. And they were swinging around, fighting each other. And I got in the way, and I got hit with the soda can, and I started bleeding from my eyebrow. And it left that scar, and that was whenever I was like very, 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 very young. Like, I wasn't even in school, I'm pretty sure. Last time I waxed my eyebrows, I overplucked. It wasn't even a waxing incident. It looked fine whenever they were fresh, but now that they're not fresh, I'm kind of just waiting for it to grow back. Okay, I just trimmed them. If anyone is looking for a eyebrow tutorial, here you go. I always do the top of my eyebrows first. And then I take this little piece of paper. Whenever I was younger and I ran out of paper to use, I would just use tissue paper. And then I just cut it. I know waxers use like a soft cloth type of paper too. I personally never have used that. This is what the box looks like. I actually don't know where I got this from. I just have had these for forever. And I still have a lot because I'm constantly just cutting up one piece of paper. And then the stick I'm using are literally a pack of popsicle sticks that I got from, like, I don't know, I think you can get them at Dollar Tree. Throw this out every time I use one because I remember whenever I had like the fancy sticks, I kept it and I kept using the same one. And then one time I did my sister's eyebrows and then she came back to me and she was like, hey, I broke out and I think it's because you're using the same wax stick. And mind you, I was like 10. She basically ended up telling me to throw away my sticks and I was like, you know what? Okay. So the minute I stopped doing that is the minute I stopped having acne on my forehead. So yeah, I don't think any of you guys are making that mistake because you're probably not a 10-year-old waxing your own eyebrows. But also, it probably wasn't like 10, I was probably like 13 or something. I don't know. I don't actually know the timeline, but I am being deadass when I say that I've been waxing my eyebrows since I was in elementary school. Or back then, I guess, like I said, my sister was waxing them for me, but she was also very young. So basically, I have had like at least a decade of waxing my eyebrows under my belt. So I feel more than qualified to give a few tips here and there. Something that you will learn really fast if you start waxing your own eyebrows is that you can always take away more hairs with tweezers, but you can never put them right back. If you're just beginning to get into waxing, what I would do, immediately after you rip it, you would put the same, you'd fold the thing and then apply pressure on wherever you just waxed. But, you know, since I've been doing this for a very long time, it doesn't hurt anymore. Oh my goodness, it looks, I just already feel 10 times prettier. Anyways, like I was saying, I can always go in and clean it up a little bit if I need to. So you're just gonna always want to not apply too much wax. Just apply where you know for sure you're taking those hairs away. And then anything other than that, you can just examine yourself afterwards and kind of figure out if you want to keep hairs or not keep hairs. And then you just go like that to take off the rest of the eyebrow wax. Another thing is that you do not want to wax the same place more than once, especially when it comes to your eyebrows. If you miss, tweeze them out, because if you wax again, you're just gonna rip off your skin, and that is not fun. I kind of don't want to wax the middle of my eyebrow today just because I've been keeping up with tweezing them, so there's really nothing to wax. Another thing is that you do not want to take advice on the shape of your eyebrows from strangers. I'm telling you this from experience. There used to be like this chart or something going around whenever I was younger, kind of explaining that your eyebrows should start wherever the, like, right there. Basically, my eyebrows were really far apart, and everyone around me was either praying for my downfall or way too nice to tell me, because eventually I just figured it out on my own, and I was like, damn, girl, your eyebrows are way too far apart. But in my head, I was like, oh, I'm doing it correctly because that is what is online. I think I need to be growing out my eyebrow tails again. This one was much thicker, and I think this one was thicker too. Somewhere around there, I overdid it. But today was not that day because I just cleaned them up. I didn't do too much reshaping or anything. Anyway, I'm done. This is my lunch. I had this for breakfast, but we're running low on groceries, and also this was really good. I guess it's basically just like a breakfast taco. It has potatoes and eggs and cheese, and then I'm having a green pepper with hummus.
I'm not suggesting you can't read out of doors, of course.
I wish I read more, but there always seems to be so many other things to do.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant.
Something I haven't done in a really long time is put heat on my hair. And so since it's been a while, I thought, why not put heat on my hair? I have a lot to update you on. Okay, so 2 days ago, I did watch Pride and Prejudice. Why does that sometimes just happen to me? I just can't say words sometimes. Pride and Prejudice. I can't. Anyway, I watched that fucking movie, and it wasn't a bad movie. Like, it was very well made, but I would go as far to say that I did not like it. It was supposed to be like a romance movie, but I think it was a horrible representation of what love should look like. And I understand that it was a different time period. That's fine, but it was still just like horribly written. Moving on, yesterday I took a very much needed planning day. I just find it to be sometimes super overwhelming whenever I don't plan things. So I took the day yesterday to reflect, to plan, and it was really nice. I ended up writing so much in my journal about how I was feeling. And then I also was planning things because I'm working with 3 brands this month, which has never happened before. This year I have just felt more capable and more sure in myself than ever. And it's one thing to say that, and then it's another thing to actually go through figuring that out. So I'm quite proud of myself. And the fact that brands want to work with me at this point in time, that motivates me so much. Like, these brands don't even know how much them reaching out to me means to me. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it makes me feel like they believe in me. And that goes for like you guys too. The fact that I have gotten comments over the last 2 years of people saying, keep going, I hear you, I see you, keep going, I love your videos. That feeling that I get from you guys telling me that is the same feeling I get whenever brands reach out to me. Because in a way, I feel like they're kind of saying the same thing. Pursuing your dreams is always scary. There's so much unknown when it comes to pursuing your dreams that whenever people are kind, I don't even know. I feel like I need to write a poem to describe the feeling of having a lot of love and feeling grateful for it. Although I have worked with a few brands before, it's been very different. And I say this because this is actually a huge milestone for me, because 2 of the brands that reached out to me are reaching out to me to promote their brands on YouTube, which is something that has not happened before. Every brand has always just wanted to work with me for a TikTok, and I'm so grateful for that, because I discovered my love for short form content basically because I was forced to. That journey in itself is something that I will always be grateful for as well, because I feel like that journey was very unique to me and I learned a lot. And so I'm very, very grateful for all the brands that want to work with me to make a TikTok. But no brand has ever reached out to me to mention them in a YouTube video, which is so insane, because this month I'll be promoting 2 brands on my YouTube channel, and they are also 2 brands that I'm so excited to work with. I feel like I need to write a poem in order to correctly express how excited I am, and for multiple reasons, multiple reasons. And I am just so grateful, and I really wanted to talk about this with you guys, because my YouTube channel has always been my love in creating and my way of expressing, and my video diaries. And I have created more videos than the videos that are public on my YouTube channel, because making YouTube videos has always been a way of me trying to figure out who I am, and it's been a really, really beautiful process. And I know some of you guys have been with me since, I would say, the beginning, and so I will forever be grateful for you. And in a way, I feel like right now is the beginning. I feel like I just am getting the hang of like how I like my videos to be, who I am, and how I like to express that. Like, I feel like I'm just now beginning. But if you guys have been here since the very beginning, you will always have a special place in my heart, because I feel like you saw me. I would cry on camera. I do not mind crying, but I really do make an ugly face when I cry, so I need to stop myself. Like I was saying, I feel like you guys see me, you know? And back then, like, you really saw me, and that's a very, very special human connection. And so I just feel really lucky that I don't only have like 4 people in my life that really see me. Instead, I have 600. I do live my life a lot of the time alone, and so making these videos has always been a way for me to have friendship. I mean it when I say that you guys are my friends. Anyway, I should get back to doing my hair. Today has been a very successful day. I'm currently really tired. My brain has been on all day, which is good. It's a really good thing. It's currently 6:47 and I'm so hungry. I'm air frying chicken and fries. One thing about me, my biggest weaknesses are fries and chips. That's just how it be. It's been most of my brain power focusing on the TikToks, and it's so funny that I'm still so stuck in the long form content of things, because the original video that I cut down to 30 seconds was 16 minutes long. Basically, I always feel like I have so much left to say when it comes to just my YouTube videos. Now think about all the things that I still want to say when it comes to 30-second videos. So I had to really cut it down, but I'm pretty proud of it. It's definitely some of my best work, which makes me happy. I feel like that's just how it's always been. One project after the other, I just have always felt like I keep getting better and better. I keep learning from whatever it is that I'm working on. The ad is to promote TikTok shop, which I use TikTok shop, so I was more than happy to do it. And then within the content brief, it was talking about how they're promoting a spring glow up, and before they even reached out to me, I ordered sea moss. I will forever thank sea moss for helping me with my skincare journey, so I'm really happy. I feel like this is what it's all about, you know. I did finish my sea moss like 3 months ago or something like that, and so my acne has been coming back a little bit, just because getting all the nutrients that your body needs is easier said than done. And I can't wait for that journey to continue to grow. I'm so excited about it, especially because I did order another pack of sea moss, so I'm gonna be up for at least the next 5 months. The only reason I haven't ordered it until now is because they are expensive, but they're so worth it, especially on the journey of eating better. Like, eventually the goal always is to eat whole foods and eat things that are adding value to your body, but like I said, it's not that easy, especially in the beginning of that journey. Anyway, my food is ready. My armpits. People that care about armpit hairs are weird, period. I don't need to be worried about them. Sometimes talking to yourself like that is what it takes to be a positive person. The wax that I use for my armpit hair is different than the one that I use for my eyebrows. I did try making sugar wax earlier this week and I made it, but I just don't know how to use it. It has just not worked for me, so I don't want to give up just yet on sugar waxing, so I'll figure it out. But that was my fail of the week. Anyway, while this dries, I'm gonna tell you about my plans for this weekend. My family's coming because we're having a celebration of sorts, and I'm really excited to see them all. And I'm also wanting to go thrifting. She's bald, finally! Do you guys want to see it before and after? Before, after. I'm most definitely not giving you guys a tutorial for waxing your armpits because I don't feel as confident. I probably have only been waxing my armpits for like a year or two. I don't know. I can breathe now. She's bald! Yay! This is what I'm wearing for my daily walk. So I've been taking turmeric and omega-3 for like a few months now consistently, and I recently discovered that they're really helping. Omega-3, which is just like fish, so you can just be eating fish. If you're already eating fish, then you're fine. You don't need to be taking supplements, but fish is often not found in my diet, although I wish it was because I love seafood. If you struggle with taking pills at some point in your life and overcame it, then you and I are like this. As I was saying, I was looking at old photos of my acne and they leave very dark spots. I forget what they're actually called. They're not called dark spots. They're called something else. And I've realized that now whenever I get pimples and they leave marks, they're not as dark as they used to be. And I know for a fact it's because of my supplement. I just want to share that with you guys. I'm also wearing my hoodie and I'm gonna take AirPods instead of my wired earbuds because it's really windy and I can't hear shit whenever I wear my wired earbuds and it's really windy.